Alright, what's going on, guys? It is your boy TKD, 123 here, back here in Blazing Source, and it's the top of the year. Your rent is due, your car insurance is probably due, but what else is also due to you is these new PS Plus games that will be added for you for your subscriptions for January 2022. That doesn't even sound like a real year, but we got some games here from PS Plus that will be available to you on January 4th, and we're gonna go over them like we do every single month on the channel. If you enjoyed this coverage, make sure to leave a like on the video, as well as hit subscribe to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in all these PlayStation and PS Plus games every single month, including PS Now games as well, until it gets folded into PS Plus, all that great stuff. And here for the first game, we will be getting a little small game. Not sure if anyone's heard of it. It's called, of course, Persona 5 Strikers, which will be the PS4 version of the game, but you'll be able to play, of course, on PS5 as well. Jump into the stylish world of Persona in an all-new story featuring the Phantom Thieves as they embark on an epic road trip across Japan. A summer vacation with close friends takes a sudden turn as distorted reality emerges, thrusting you in an epic tale as you strike back against the corruption overtaking cities. Dynamically control your team during explosive action combat as you reveal the truth and redeem the hearts of those imprisoned at the center of the crisis. And so this seems to be more of like definitely a more fast-paced, different gameplay style than traditional Persona 5, which is definitely a turn-based type of style overall, as far as I'm aware. Never played Persona 5. I know I gotta play Persona 5 someday in my life, you know what I'm saying? I played like 10-12 hours of Persona 4 Golden on beta, liked it, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of fell out of it because of other things that were going on, but overall, a lot of people have a lot of good things to say about Persona 5 Strikers, and definitely makes sense why a lot of people would be hyped for this game, as a lot of people really love Persona 5. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I think it's pretty safe to say if you enjoy Persona 5 Vanilla or even Persona 5 Royal, you're going to love Persona 5 Strikers, with those characters being back and you being able to have more of a story with those characters doing a different thing in that same universe. And the Metacritic stands to be correct here with an 83 on the Metacritic. Pretty high scoring installments overall. So Persona 5 Strikers, I say, hey, you know, if you're a fan of Persona 5, this is probably a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't gotten around Persona 5, it is available on the PS Plus collection that you can go and play through Persona 5 and then check out Strikers later on after you're done with Persona 5. Next up here, this game got a lot of early shine during the early days of PS5. We are talking about Dirt 5. This will be available for PS4 and PS5, as they both have different iterations of this same game. So on PS5, you'll be getting a much better and native version of this game. Conquer stunning global routes and drive an iconic roster of cars in an amplified off-road racing experience. Let loose in the boldest off-road racing experience ever with a star-studded career, 4-player split screen, online multiplayer, battlegrounds creator mode, and more. Blaze a trail on global tracks covering gravel, ice, snow, and sand, with cars ranging from rally icons to trucks to GT heroes. Race on over 70 routes across 10 global locations, from New York's frozen East River to the glimmer of Norway's northern lights. So for me personally, you know what I'm saying, I do have a very extensive racing career back in my day, you know what I'm saying, back when I was a kid. I loved Need for Speed. I played Underground 2 till my eyes bled on PS2. I played Midnight Club on my PSP until I could vomit. I played Need for Speed, I forgot which it was called, but the Need for Speed on PS Vita as well. I played that as well a lot. I really love racing games and haven't been too into them recently, but I have been feeling the itch to get back to it with GT7 coming out here on PS5 here pretty soon this year, and of course other games like the new Need for Speed coming out this year later on in 2022. So having a little bit of this Dirt 5 action is intriguing me. I will say, haven't been super into the off-roading style of rally racing in some racing games, but I'm willing to give this a shot. You know what I'm saying? I have an itch to play some racing games, you know what I'm saying? So I might actually check out Dirt 5 this month, and you can as well with your subscription. And it might not be a bad thing, because the Metacritic here is at an 80 for the Metacritic, so not the worst score. And hey, you know what, I'd say a pretty good score overall, all things considered, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing to shy about with an 80 on Metacritic. So I think it might be a wise choice for you to check this out. Looks like there's a lot of diverse locations that you can go to. I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights. That would be cool to see the Northern Lights. Haven't done that yet, you know what I'm saying? But I can do it here in Dirt 5 with a subscription to PS Plus for the month of January 2022. Now this last game here for PS Plus is really interesting because I'm seeing a lot of people on the timeline that have been calling this game one of the best like co-op FPSs to come out in a while. I have not heard of this game ever until today, and we're going to talk about it here because it is making its debut here on PlayStation consoles with PS Plus. It is called Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic is a 1 to 4 player co-op FPS featuring badass space dwarves, 100% destructible environments, procedurally generated caves, and endless hordes of alien monsters. Work together as a team to dig, explore, and fight your way through a massive cave system filled with hordes of deadly enemies and valuable resources. You will need to rely on your teammates if you want to survive the most hostile cave systems in the galaxy. And so I'm just really intrigued at how many people have come out the woodwork and swear up and down on this game. You know what I'm saying? It's on PC, it's been on Xbox for a while as well, making its debut here on PlayStation. I'm really willing to get my guys together. We usually play Among Us, you know what I'm saying, and just chill out for a little bit on Discord. I might have to get them on this beat here and at least check out this game because there's so many people I've been seeing on the timeline that I trust really vouch for Deep Rock Galactic, and that Metacritic here, at least on Xbox One, is at an 83. So once again, we have a pretty high scoring Metacritic overall for this first month of PS Plus in January 2022, and it looks like Deep Rock Galactic is not bringing down that score in the slightest. It actually ties its Metacritic here with Persona 5 Strikers, which is pretty impressive overall. So I may have to check this thing out. It does have an interesting art style that I kind of like a lot, you know what I'm saying? We got some colors popping off in this gameplay, and it looks like you're collecting resources and defeating enemies and stuff like that. And I do like the nature of it being like a procedural generated type of environment that you're fighting in and all that good stuff. So it sounds interesting. I'm definitely gonna check it out. You can check it out with me next week on PS Plus when these games go live on February 4th. So once again, guys, from the top to the bottom, for the first month of PS Plus games for 2022, January 2022 to be specific, we have access to Persona 5 Strikers, Dirt 5, and Deep Rock Galactic, with all of them being playable on PS5 and PS4 as well, with Persona 5 Strikers being the PS4 version. And it looks like Deep Rock Galactic and Dirt 5 are getting their own PS5 variants or already had PS5 variants as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first batch of games on PS Plus. What do you guys think about it? If you guys know about, you know, Deep Rock Galactic, are you vouching for this game as well? Have you tried out Dirt 5 in the past and are excited to, you know, try it out again with some more people now that it's on PS Plus? Have you tried Persona 5 Strikers? Are you a fan of it? Are you one of the people that beg everyone to play Persona 5? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and make sure also don't forget to check out our links down below in the description to our Twitter, our Discord, and our Anchor link, that way you can listen to our long form content and podcast format. Those of course being, of course, Road to Forbidden West coming up very, very soon, guys. I got work on it today. I'm literally working on it after this. I got things to do, okay? You know what I'm saying? Road to Forbidden West is coming in the very near future. Like the video if you enjoyed it, as well as hit subscribe to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Thank you all for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.